Hey, what's going on here? Hey boss, we received a call from a citizen this morning reporting that he saw a body lying on the back lane of Chalkit Road. Boss, so, what have you found out? Victim is a Caucasian female, 22 years old, 5.8 feet tall, college student with brown hair. Victim was reported to be missing by her family 2 days ago, and estimation of post-mortem interval is more than 24 hours. The Vic and her family were having vacation in Malaysia since last week. Vacation? Yeah, then before they were flying back to New York, the Vic did not appear. So, here is the victim. Had the victims had any conflicts with anyone before her death? According to her parents, she was a very kind and lovely lady. She did not seem to have had any conflicts with anyone recently. Any sign of struggling before her death?
Yes, boss. So as you can see, there are bruises found around her neck region. So we believe this might be cases of struggle. And we also found bruises around her wrist. Yes, we believe this might be due to like a severe struggle. And we also noticed that all her belongings, personal items like her phone, handbags are missing. So this might just be a simple case of robbery that turned deadly, because we believe that the victim really struggled to get her things back from robbers, and that practically led.
What a brutal murder. How can the robbers end the life of a young lady with such a bright future?
Was back to the topic, but we don't believe that the cause of that is due to the struggles that you can see. It's not due to the impact to the neck. We actually found fracture in her hindbrain, and we believe it may be the cause because there were excessive bleeding due to the fracture in the hindbrain. Yes, but we could not find any traces of blood because it had just recently rained, and we have our analysts scavenging this place around for any traces of blood.
So, any suspect found? No. The Jabatan Kimia is still processing the skin sample found under the fingernail of the Vic. We believe the skin sample belongs to the suspects, and which were left during the struggle. So hopefully we can identify the suspect from Jabatan Kimia's result.
As you can see, the dots around the victim represents the regions where we actually managed to get any form of traces of blood, and out of this we managed to get like 2 different types of blood over here. So that's the...
Hello folks. I'm Detective Barak from the New York City Police Department Detective Bureau. I'm here to investigate on the murder of one of our citizens, Suzanne Yellow, as so named. Yes. I'll be meddling in your onions. Well, to start with, here's it. It's a request our department wants the body to be repatriated as soon as possible. Actually, the victim's family's request. They want to organize the funeral.
Sorry, Mr. Barak. I think the body cannot be shipped at the moment. The investigation is still on, and estimately it should be 2 weeks later.
Are you kidding me? 2 weeks? It has been weeks since this case has been on and no progress at all. Are you guys inspired from snails or what? How can you be so slow in Malaysia here? Hadn't it been in my country, it would have been long solved and I would have been chilling in Hawaii.
Hey, dude, you are wrong. I eat salt more than you eat rice. You must trust Royal Malaysian Police that we could solve the case.
Trust? Why are you expecting me to trust you? What is there to trust in your system, you snails?
Malaysia forensic team is actually improving. We already have our very first forensic DNA data bank since 2008, and this data bank is actually supported by the enforcement of the DNA Identification Act 2008.
So what?
crimes that happened in Malaysia were successfully solved by using this data bank. The crimes are solved more quicker and more effective. You see, we are actually not bad.
Yeah, our data bank has a collection of DNA profile from criminals and suspects. Our system can link to their record of arrest. Let's see how long the lab analysts still need to process the evidence.
Well,
Since when you are here?
From what we have found at the crime scene, there is a blood staining on the victim's clothes as well as the rope. We suspect it was used to tie up the victim's hand. The phenolphthalein testing results show that it is a human blood. However, the DNA testing show that the blood belongs to the victims.
Do so, we managed to find a chipping under the fingernail of the victim. We suspect that the skin sample is belong to the murderer. This is because the victim try to survive, try to defend and struggle from the murderer.
That's great. Are you bringing us with positive result?
Perhaps, but we need more time to analyze the DNA because the DNA content available is limited and we are facing the challenges that our current technique is not effective enough.
Who knocks the door?
Hey guys,
Who are you? You look like a detective. Which department are you from?
that's not a problem. I know the main problem now is the death of a Caucasian female.
How did you know? We are really in trouble now.
I know the only evidence that you all have is the nail sample, is the skin sample from the nail of victim, right?
How did you know?
We considered to do RFLP before, but actually it need a large amount of DNA.
We also considered to do the PCR before, but the contamination may happen due to the massive amplification of the DNA.
Don't worry, I think we can just
STR.
SDR.
Yes. STR actually is a short tandem repeat, which means it's a system that utilizes the specific short DNA repeat sequences that consists of only 3 to 6 nucleotide in length.
But how do we utilize these short sequential repeats DNA to identify the DNA of suspect?
Actually, the number of repeat of the STR markers can be variable among the individuals.
I see, this make the STR effective for human identification purpose.
But we only have a small amount of DNA.
Never mind, STR markers actually can amplify by PCR without any problem of differential amplification.
That would be great if this system could help to solve this case faster.
Hello, I don't even know who you are. Why should we trust you?
Problems?
Hey mister, don't go first. We need to ask more about STR.
Just come.
What? They just go like that? Who's that guy actually? That is Sherlock Holmes.
What? He is Sherlock Holmes?
How rude is that? Yes, he is.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Well, actually, what he mentioned was the SDR. It's already established in our country. They've already established like a core SDR loci within the national database known as CODIS, which is Combined DNA Index System. So I think it's also recognized internationally. So I think that would be the better option, the best option actually.
Perhaps there is a need for change.